Alright. I thought I needed my headphones, but I was kind of trying to debate whether to play a little bit of Red Dead or play a little bit of football game before the preseason game tonight starts. You know, so what better way than to obviously get into that football feeling than to actually play a football game, you know. Welcome to my stream, guys. Please enjoy the vibe. If you guys like stuff like this, please like, subscribe. Hey, look, I kind of sat here for a little bit before I started the stream and I said to myself, okay, what team do I want to do that would be exciting, difficult, and obviously that allowed me to have that long-term goal to kind of work on. And I thought, you know what? Team got relegated this season, and I thought, what better way? West Ham. You know, got kind of quality players. I can only see two, and that's Bowen and Fernandez. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a lot of work to do. But hey, what type of style do I want to play? What type of style do I think will suit this West Ham team and that would allow West Ham to get back up to the... they were never consistent, but I would say to the days where, you know, they were winning. So, I think with me, you know what? Let's create a new tactic. And look, I don't have the personnel to be doing any of these tactics right here that is labeled. So I'm gonna go for a clean slate, create my own tactical style. And this is the important part of the team right now, of the team building. And that is the formation. Do I want to play 5 at the back? Or do I want to play a 4-2-3-1? I don't really have... let me actually have a look at the squad, right? I don't really have the players to be doing a 4-2-3-1. And I'm talking about wingers. I'm talking about midfielders. I don't really have the players for that. One thing about me, I let you know though, I do like my young players. Like as soon as I see young players with a little bit of potential, I give them a chance. For example, 13-year-old kid, Eza Meyer. Licking my lip with that one. I think I might even give him a bit of game time. Somerville, how long he's out for? Ruptured hamstring, expected to be out for 5 weeks. You know what? Not bad. I think with the type of person, with the type of style of play I want to play, I think I'll play with the wingers. But 5 at the back, I don't think I'll play with 5 at the back. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we got some reasonable play to work with here. So I kind of feel like I know what I'm going to do. Okay. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into our little... Alright. I think... like I said, I don't have... midfielders like that to be... Especially a cam. Let me actually have a look. Let me actually have a look. Let me see in terms of central. I think in terms of attacking midfielders, I think we actually got young midfielders here. We actually got young midfielders that we can work with here. And again, I'm not someone who likes to spend the dough. I'm someone that likes to work with, you know, work with what I've got. If I spend the money any means necessary, that's the type of manager I am. But I don't know why it's giving me like Adama Traore and Bowen when I'm talking about the central midfielders, you know. Oh, because I got right hand side. Sorry. Let me take that off. Okay. I think right now we can look at him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably won't be paying him as much. But I do like him. I like his physical stats. He's strong, good stamina. Quite tall as well. Actually, let me actually change that. Let me actually change the setting on that. Because when it comes with the centimeters, I don't know. Wages weekly, yeah. Let's go ahead and do height. There we go. Feet. Hopefully. Bless me. That can kind of change and make it a lot easier about how tall my players are and everything. So let's actually go back to the first team. I don't know if it resets now. I might have to, 6'2", really tall for a DM. Really tall. He could actually be a centre back. But I say though that like, he does have a little bit of, he does suit centre back a lot more than, but I do have better centre back already. So, okay, 18 years old. Not the best mental and physical stats, but you are still young. But compared to the others around me, I feel like I could get better. Okay, this one's not too bad. Especially the mental stats. So you got good flair, good off ball, good vision. Obviously, passing don't make up for the vision. His vision makes up for the passing, sorry, but he just doesn't. Yeah, so I don't know. There's actually kind of a lot to work with here, but I will be using a lot. Let me see what I can do. He is the key to my midfield. He can play cam. He can play cam. But I feel like for cam, you would need someone with good up-ball movement, good finishing. And obviously, you know, but he's good in that. I feel like he's a lot better here. But I can kind of make him play okay. Let's see what I can do here. Right. So, I say we go for... You know what? I know we already do this whole 4, but let's go for 4-2-3-1. And then out of possession, we go for a 4-1-2, 4-1-1-2 DM. So, I'm actually going to clear this. Let me clear everything. I think there's a way you can clear it. There is a way you can clear. I forgot you can. Oh, there we go. Clear squad. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to start from the position equally. So, obviously, with West Ham, I'm going to have a ball playing centre back. Me, right? I feel like I really, especially with Doof, I kind of really want him to utilize that, like attacking, you know, because he does have good quality attacking ability. Let's have a look at him now. Where is he? So you look at him here right now, right? Good crossing, paceful, you know, technical stats is really not that bad at all. So I feel like as an advance, I feel like he would do really well. So I say that should be like that. But then, obviously, the wing back giving width, I say the wingers had to come forward. Obviously, I don't have my winger right now because obviously some of them are injured. But we can get them to come inside, stay narrow. Ball playing centre back, no, I don't really have the ball playing centre backs for that. But actually, in Killerman and who's the other one as well? Who's another centre back that we can mainly use as well? Is it Todibo? Todibo could actually work as well. Not bad. Okay, so we can have ball playing centre back, but I don't really want my ball playing centre back to be very creative on the ball. I kind of want him to be quite simple, but it's fine. But this is the thing. I want my left wing back to give width, and I want my right winger to give width, but my left winger to come in narrow in the attack. So then, when he comes in narrow, he creates a lot of width, a lot of space for the wing back on that left hand side. So when he comes in, like let's say for example, he comes in, and then he creates a whole lot of space because he's going to drag that right back with him. But defensively, that still can be a bit of an issue. So I am going to add in a little bit of protection. And I'm going to do a bit of... I'm going to get an inside, maybe move into DM. So you have a free DM with one winger going... Free centre-back with one wing-back going forward. Ooh! A deep-line playmaker, a defensive midfielder, and a cam. My trio, my triangle in midfield. So obviously for my DM, right? Obviously I can't do anything much yet. But for my DM, I'm probably gonna dribble less. It depends who my DM is, but my DM can't really pass. But I tell him to probably take further risk. I think rather give it to the playmaker a bit more. Shoot less. And obviously, let's keep the passing on standard. Whereas my deep line playmaker, the question is though, do I have a defensive playmaker, the deep line playmaker that can maybe do the role of, you know, playmaking from deep? I don't really see anyone. Obviously, he's going to be in my DM. Fernandez is going to be the one playing in cam. But everyone else, what about him? He doesn't have the passing. There was someone with good vision. What was his name? There was someone with really good vision that I can maybe give a goal to kind of be the one to... Was it him? It was him. But concentration is a bit low. Still 19. Potential is a bit low. So I can try... Let's see if I can try maybe find a deep line playmaker that can come in and do the work. Let's maybe go... so obviously we want a bit of passing. And obviously you want a bit of vision as well. And obviously for a deep line playmaker, you want good decision, but I feel like with that, I'm not going to really get anyone great. So I'm going to probably lower the decision and the composure as well. So let's see if I can afford anyone. So obviously quite a lot of player comes up right here. Not bad, to be honest. How much money do I have? That's the first thing. How much money do I actually have? Alright, 10 million. I can work with that. I can work with that. So, in terms of... But you want someone who's like a Premier League standard type player. So, obviously, I would love him. But he would be back in 5 to 6. I might buy Stiller. Stiller might be the one. But what about him as well? He don't seem too bad as well. 9 million. Play... Ooh. Oof. Don't really like his mental stat. 25 years old. That's still quite old. Ooh. Okay. Let's maybe lower maybe the passing a little bit, maybe. Try to see if anyone else more comes up. Nope. Vision. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so we got this junk. Ooh! Now we're talking. Good determination, good work rate, good team. Okay, let's scout him, see what he said. He could... So my first main target will be Stiller, but this will be my alternative. Good teamwork, good passing, decent vision. Can be a good playmaker. He's only 19 as well, so that's not bad at all. I can afford that with a bit of installment. If you guys been there, you've been there. So let's obviously go back to our squad building. Alright. So obviously with a deep line playmaker, obviously I want you to be, yeah. I want to also be like a bit direct with the ball. A bit more direct. Yeah, so as you can see, boom. There we go, a bit more direct. I like that. So, I like that one. Let's actually go back to my attacking wing back. So, for my attacking wing back, I've always said it again already. Give the width. Let's see what it looks like. So, okay. So, we're sitting... Oh, okay. Sitting now, perfect. And then, let's actually... But with your what does that mean for your defensive? Like if you as well. Let's see. It doesn't really... Okay. So, like, give a bit of width in thingy. I've already done DM, so let's go to playmaking. Not bad. Not bad. I also, in terms of my wingers, I always say this. I always want them to dribble a lot more. And I always want them to shoot a lot more as well. But shoot a lot more is trying to get a cheap goal. Shot can be taken from lower quality. Sometimes a better chance could be created with an extra pass. A chance of creating... Okay. Rely on the team being able to take less advantage of the player. Yeah, so we do that. And then obviously... But I feel like Bowen is a lot better on like coming inside than he is as a winger. So we kind of got to think about Bowen for a second there. We got to kind of think about Bowen, could you know? Adama Traore. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, his mental stats are disgusting. Oh, he's got to go. Okay. Alright, let's actually get into this. Let's not dwell on this section for a bit too long. So, for winger, always said it. Dribble more. Dribble a bit more. Maybe freedom of movement. Dribble more. Actually, let's keep that. I think Bowen... I don't know what Bowen's shooting like from long range, but I do say shoot a lot more. So what's Bowen shooting like from long range? 14. Okay, so... But he's got good finishing, I could say. Yeah, so I don't mind that. And then my cam, obviously with Fernandez... We all get the idea with, you know. Okay. I say we play more direct. And then we'll go back on there. And then we do. So looking for the killer pass. Doesn't really show me anything there as well. But yeah, so we do this and then I do like my deep line playmakers. I do like my deep line playmakers, but I do know that for my deep line playmakers, they are gonna be a bit weird. So I'm not gonna really touch anything on the striker. So this is probably gonna be my instruction for the players for now. So we can obviously build up from the back, but it's obviously gonna vary against teams that I play. We can always make another tactic. You know, it's all about adapting. Yeah, dribble more, why not? Deported run on the left flank. Overlap on the left flank. And then work into the box. And we all know about those whip crosses out here, man. We all know about those whip crosses. That's only, it depends on if we have, you know, yeah. So, I've always said it. I'm a mid-block type of guy with a low line. But that, again, could vary in what, you know, in who we play. So this is probably what I am going to do. I don't really like to mess around with this a bit too much. But in terms of play, I do want my fullback to mark a bit tighter. To mark a bit tighter. Oh, that's the wrong one. Mark tighter. My centre backs as well. I feel like I might get a stopping centre back. Maybe someone who comes out, step out a bit more. But then that person has to be a lot more quality in terms of anticipation. I might have a pressing DM right, but I might move this here to get a little bit more protection. And then like in terms of mid block, that's not too bad. So Let's, yeah. But then obviously not really put anything on the wingers. But this is what I'm probably going to go for so far. Let's do all this. Training, friendlies, set pieces. I'm not really a set piece guy, so I leave that to my assistant coach. But with training, we can kind of focus on the tactic over the summer. So I wonder in terms of like now, in terms of the tactic, who I do need to try find some some deep line playmaker, because this, okay, off ball is not bad. Okay, the guy's not that bad at all. Good headering. Good off ball movement. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe we could work with something here. You see? So apparently, okay. So now that we've simmed it, now that we've quick picked, we can kind of work our way around it. So I would want Kilman to start, Tobo, and I would want. Oh, but who's Pop? No, but he does have good potential, but he's not a deep line playmaker. But if I do need a deep line playmaker though. I think that a deep line playmaker for me, and a striker is probably my go-to. But or I can maybe do this. But it's crazy that Fernandez does not play DM though. Like, he does not play DM. Like, he's a good passer. He gets the ball from deep. He's quality. But I do not want to play Soket. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I do not want to play him. So I am gonna probably. I don't know. It's tough. I do need to work on that midfield. Bowen can play left wing, and then Adama Toyore. I actually have no winger to work with, though. Your guys pray for me. But in terms of my double pivot, this is the worst double pivot in the league by far. I'm probably gonna. The guy doesn't really have no. What? But then even with Pot's not a passer though. He's got decent passing, but the vision is not there. So it's like, where's the one? I forgot his name. Who was it that I was looking for that had the good passing? You know what? We're staying up for now. Let's you know, kind of proceed on to the next day. Let's proceed on to the next day. I feel like West Ham, I feel very sorry for them, because they actually got relegated this season. And with West Ham, like, obviously, you know, you got to kind of feel for them, because they actually got a quality team in terms of, like, players. But I don't know. I don't know what happened with them. I don't know. It's just... It's just funny, because realistically that type of team should be finishing mid-table. Mid-table at least. Alright. Okay. Okay, so Somerville should be back by the time the league starts. So that's not too bad. Trying to do a little bit of scouting. I think I've already scouted a couple of players there already. Okay. Oh. You know what? I really do wish I could put music on, but I just know without music, I know I'd probably get copyrighted with the music, so it's a bit tricky here. So we got some of the that double pivot of mine is a bit scary. Okay, this is the more okay. Okay. 20 years old, got good potential, can be a deep line playmaker. How long is he injured for? 5 weeks is what also. I think to be more safe, in terms of work rate, in terms of determination, I would probably buy this guy. Something different, you know. Let's try something a little bit different. So I add in a little bit of Stormont because you guys know I'm a bit broke. So let's add in maybe 10 million. Not bad. I could have maybe got him a bit cheaper, but who knows. But my double pivot does need a lot of work on, and I would buy Stiller, but I do feel like Stiller is a lot of money. Let's have a look at this training. I kind of want to work on. Okay, so I can't really do Somerville right now. Shoot from distance, but you're... Oh, wow. What's his composure? Okay. He doesn't really have the best passing, so I would probably do, for now, like the ball be played into feet. And obviously your midfielder. Big. You got to lock in this section here. But I kind of know what I want most of my position to, you know, in terms of traits. So, yeah. I really do feel, let's actually look at cause again, I do really get, I'm interested in the youngsters. So in terms of mentoring, let's actually have a look. Let's see what they would say. So, okay. I've never actually seen, oh. 6 foot, decent, oh wow. Okay, I like that one so far. Okay, I like that one so far. That one's not too bad. But I'm sure there's a bit more that we can kind of get. Let's go boom. Boom. Let's maybe put a little, oh, wrong one. Where's the other one? I don't know what happened there. The other one, there we go. Confirm. I don't get why it gave me the opportunity to press triangle to confirm, but it just that's just weird. And one thing I say about this game is just like there's a lot of issues going on with this game, and it's not okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. I like this youngster. This youngster has potential, but he is injured right now. So I am gonna move him into the squad because I do want to take a good look at him. But I think that's the only one I can really do. Oh, Kante. Okay, not bad. He will be playing a lot more. I think in terms of wingers, I am going to have a look in terms of who I can get for wingers because it is kind of looking a bit scary. Let's actually have a look. Okay. He's a wing back though, so I like his mental stats. Not really a lot of good options here. I'm not going to lie to you. Don't really see the best options around here. Crazy. Maybe Angelino. Good dribbling, good technique. We can kind of see what we can work with. But then the loan costs 3.5 million. I cannot afford that. Okay. No. I don't have the money. I really wish. I could tell from watching that my stream here. It must be extremely quiet. I wish I could play music, but I just know YouTube will be so quick to just boom copyright that nonsense. All right, tactical, but let's now change to training. Let's try go for possession. Try keep the ball. You know. Try to see what we can do. I'll say this though. My goal for this West Ham season, I say not even relegation. I am confident within myself I can get Champions League football with this squad. I can get Champions League football with this squad. Obviously, yes, you can see I've not been backed, you know, tremendously, but obviously with someone like me, I love the underdog story, man. I love the underdog story. Sunderland up first game of the season with my mid block, with my wingers coming in, and the wing back take the advantage of the width. Like, it's gonna. I'm not. Oh. You know what? I know people say let's stay humble because you don't want, you know, what you say to bite you back in the ass, but I'm saying this now. Like, I've been playing this game for a while, right? And I am extremely confident. Is he worth that money, though? Let me have a look at this scouting thing again. Let me have a look. Sign him as a priority. Okay. Adjust budget. Okay. Also, there is 30 Liverpool players that I would love to kind of get on loan, you know. Rio Engomore, I'm looking at him. I don't know why. I wonder why. Yeah, he seems really good as well. And also Noni as well. Noni's a good one. Noni's a really good one. I would love to have. But it's between him and I've already got my deep line playmaker, but I am gonna try fish for Rio Engomora. Try to see what I can do for Rio Engomora, you know. Try to see if I can kind of weasel my way into getting him, maybe, possibly. But he turned 18 on the 1st of on the 31st of August. So let's see. You know, Let's see what we can do. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Oh. Alright. You know. Ooh. And apparently what I'm seeing in the comment, I'm seeing that I'm undercooked. I don't know why, but this is the thing. This is again, like, this is why I genuinely like when people come in and doubt someone like me. All my life, people have doubted me in terms of my intelligence, in terms of what I can do. This is an opportunity now to show what I can do. This is the opportunity to prove you guys wrong. You know? Here we go. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, I think, okay, so we got West Ham, we got Sunderland, and we got Chelsea back to back. Obviously, for the Chelsea game, it's a derby. So we got to go big match preparation for next week. Big match preparation. Obviously, I'm excited for the first game of the season. Hopefully, we can maybe, for the first 10 game of the season, we can maybe win more than half. But then maybe lose 2 or 1 or 2. That's all. Not too much, but let's try like maintain that level in order for us to actually get top 4. Because sometimes when I play FM, right, Liverpool, City, and Arsenal, the top 6, they're actually managed to. They don't perform as well as you expect them to. Well, Liverpool do sometimes, but if you just get that save where, you know, the teams are not really performing at a level, then hey, who knows? Who knows? Right, let's go. Sunderland, first game of the season. Let's get into it. Oh, I'm excited. Let's also have a look. Still waiting on Somerville to come back to the squad. So I am going to have to really live with... I don't really want that... I don't really want him to play. Okay. So, actually... Let's see if I didn't say one. Oh yeah. Attack and whip. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. So let's see what we can do. Sunderland. Let's take him out the game. Let's take the wingers out the game. Always the wingers. Always want to take the wingers out the game. Actually, you know what? Let's not even touch the midfielders. Let's just focus on the wingers and see what we can do. But in terms of my... Do you think I should maybe move him a bit back? Do you think? What's the difference of him being an AM there and an AM going for a bit more? Oh, goodness gracious. What is this? What is this? Oh, my goodness. Hey, but it doesn't matter, Bill. It doesn't matter. Let's actually... I'm just going to put him up forward. I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think it makes a difference at all. I don't know why we're paying Disasi. I don't know what their obsession with paying Disasi. But, yeah. New signing here. Actually, for my new signing, I am actually going to go to traits. And I'm going to get him to come deep for the ball. And maybe do a bit more. Got good work rate, so I like that. But let's actually try to get the best out of him, you know. Let's try to get the best. Try to see what we can do. Alright. Oh. Let's go. Alright, first kickoff already. That's already... Let's try to slow this up. It's already slowed down already. But this is the thing. Let them control the ball in the first phase. First shot already. Okay. That's why. Wait. Okay. We gotta just speed up the tempo a little bit there. Okay, won the ball back. Lovely ball. Now drive with it. You see how he comes in? You see how he comes in? Okay, not bad. Great start so far. You see how he comes in, creates the space for the wing back. Perfect. What is he doing with so much space? Okay. I don't think the highlight is done yet. Oh, the goalkeeper was moving a bit too. But fire up. Let's ask for a bit more from my players. I like that now. We're generating more shots now. We're generating more shots. Let's have a look at the momentum stats. Okay, so far Sunderland are kind of going the way through. You really think I need to change anything here? So I win the ball here. Got the ball. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Got the ball back. Lovely. Okay. We are generating a lot of shots. We are creating chances. But it's all about now, like, if we can actually find a way to actually get the ball in the back of the net. So far, the assistant manager is telling me to discourage long shots. Okay. So far, first half, 10 shots, 4 shots on target, 9 corners, 90% pass completion, 5 fouls. But now it's just all about trying to get that ball in the back of the net. But you know what? Let's actually take off work into the box. And let's try to have that balance between crossing the ball and working into the box. But let's encourage a bit more. Let's see what we can do. We'll try to wait till like the 65th minute to see if we can try to gather something out of here. Here we go. Corner. Let's go. Okay. Missed header. So far we're actually generating a lot of shots, but you're just not hitting the back of the net. So far I kind of knew already at the start of the season that this was going to be my main issue. And that is trying to hit the target, trying to hit the goal. But they've brought in a couple of new players. So obviously what you have to do when they brought in a couple of new players, the instruction that you set for the players started, you have to bring it on for the players coming on. So did they take off quick rig? Okay, we'll leave that. It's mainly the wingers that are going to be the problem. You don't want to really give the wingers a lot of space. You want to kind of take them out the game, because without the wingers, they can't create chances. Especially with the mid block when you're covering. Okay, so now this is an issue. I am going to maybe change it to, I feel like let's take off encourage dribbling. Let's maybe attacking football. I'm not going to really change anything in terms of out of possession because that's working. But we might need to be a bit more direct in terms of what we can do. So I actually have no winger to kind of take off and put for. But I will take off my striker. But who's him? Can he play there? Who's La Madrid? Whoo! 21 years old. You know what? Come on, man. Left-footed as well. Come on, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Come on the pitch and let's see what you can do. Okay, so is the ball going to go at the back of the... Okay, there we go. Let's maybe add a bit more width as well. See what we can do. Bowen's getting a bit tired as well. Alright, so Sunderland are on the ball right now. Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. Because I think the highlight will still continue here. Oh! I actually really got no quality to kind of really. I've got no depth at all, mate. Alright, so we might have to go a bit more attacking. Okay. First of game of the season, a draw. But I've always knew this already, that my issue is going to be trying to get that ball in the back of the net. So we kind of need to try to figure out a way to deal with that. Because we didn't really get a lot of highlight to really try to generate. But I've got a lack of depth in forward line. So I kind of need to look going forward in terms of who I can kind of bring wingers wise. So there's actually no... I don't really want Adama Traore to... And the thing is, Somerville is back, which is a good thing. Somerville back. But I also don't want to be relying on Adama Traore to come on the pitch and to kind of change the game for me. So, let's see what we can do. Alright, so far, I'll work on it. I'll find a way. Alright. Next game of the season, Chelsea. I think we've kind of got to play with a different approach here. Obviously, we can't press Chelsea because, like I said already, we don't have the personnel to be pressing Chelsea. But I really do need... Okay, you know what? Now that we got Somerville back, right? Why can't he play right wing? You know, be the winger that comes in. Because it would be nice for him to play. Yeah, like, look, he's more suited. Yeah, he might be. I think, but I like... You know what? Let's do this, right? Let's do this. And let's tell Bowen to come in. Let's tell both of them to come in. And let's get Fernandez to kind of drop a bit deeper. So we have, yeah. Okay. This is the important part. I think the most dangerous one for me, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Garnacho, I've always said it. Get the wingers out of the game. Get them out of the game. And then I am going to press Enzo. Caicedo does have a weak foot, so it will make sense to kind of, you know. And then Neto, you kind of want to just leave Neto there, bro. Because I don't know why they've got Neto up top. But then João Pedro pressed. So my game plan is, right, to take Cole Palmer and Garnacho out the game, but leave João Pedro with space. But when he receives that ball, pound on him. Same with Enzo Fernandez as well. But Caicedo, leave him to be. But then with the wing backs, if that causes a bit of issue, I can kind of change it around. But one thing I kind of known as well with this is that do not play balance against lower league teams. I mean, against high quality teams. You kind of want to be the one to kind of go at them and attack. So, we'll do that. We'll do that as well. So then let's have a look. Okay, this is a lot better now. A lot less congestion. Let's see what we can do. I'm excited for this one. Taking about kind of taking a bit of a while to load up, but hey. So I'm gonna show you something right here, right? When they get me to the highlight, let me show you with the aerial point of view. So you see this structure right here. I can't zoom in, but you see this structure right here. It's very good, but I think Weekend will lose the ball here. Chelsea will lose the ball, but then we'll clear it. Okay, they're passing it around really well. Okay, now we got the ball. So see, once we take our time, look at the amount of space Bowen has right here. This is why my deep line playmakers are so instrumental in the system. Because now with that amount of space, cool. Pass it to the left back, pass it to the DM, and then look, okay. And then we'll pass it to the deep line forward. This is where he turns And then he's probably going to pass that ball to Bowen. And then it's probably going to be 1-0. Okay. Okay, that was almost an aura moment, but we were close. But you see where I'm going with. You see the system that I'm going. We could win the ball back here. Okay. Somerville. Okay. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Let's go back to the original view. But do you see what I'm working with? Again, that deep line playmaker is so instrumental. Because once he gathers that space, he has to play direct straight away to the deep line forward or to the wingers making a run. Let's see. Okay, so let's see this now. Look at that. Beautiful corner. Let's go. Play short. Back to him. Unlucky. Right, another corner. Highlight. But I'm liking so far. I'm proud. You see my instruction to the player. You see my instruction to the players. You see how I've like closed them out. Hence why Chelsea got no shots. Perfect for me. Look at the run. Bowen. Cut back. Okay. I feel like long shots, right? I don't know what to do because with long shots sometimes, yeah. You kind of need to be, you know, you kind of need to have them a bit balanced because how else are you going to really find a way to, you know, if you're working into the box is not the way, you kind of need to find the oh, okay. Okay, offside. Well, okay. I'm actually cooking something here, you know. But hopefully I don't get FM'd right here. Hopefully I don't get FM'd. Hopefully I don't get FM'd. Do you think we can try kind of play with a bit more tempo? I don't know. Or do you think we should just leave it? Okay, so far they've taken off Enzo Fernandez and Reece James is injured. So they've got 3 more subs left. So again, this is my issue, right? I need to find a way to hit the ball in the back of the net. Like, we're generating shots, but we're not getting chances. So it might be because my striker is probably playing that deep line forward role and he's not really coming in. And so that's probably where I'm going to do this. I'm probably where I'm going to do this. So they've taken off Enzo Fernandez. And they've taken off Reece James. But I am still going to press him. I'm still going to press him. So they've now put Pedro Neto. Okay, so that might have been the entire situation. I don't know. Encouraged. I'm proud of that performance. Let's see where we can go. I would take a draw, but that does kind of say we do deserve to win. But again, like, are we going to try to find a way to get a goal from somewhere or, you know? Kind of not a lot of shots kind of being generated. So let me kind of, okay. Here we go, free kick. Lovely. 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 Honestly, I told you, my wing back has so much freedom because of the playmaking winger. Once the playmaking winger tucks in, the right winger has to play defense. Look at Doof right here. Took him on. Exactly. Maybe should have cut it back, but took it upon himself to hit the back of the net. Lovely. I love that from us. I love that. Let's try maybe keep the same tempo. So far, Bowen is getting a bit tired. So I might have to maybe take off Bowen for Adama Traore. And then maybe take off my striker. You know, maybe add a bit of something different. I don't even play with a lot of tempo. It's kind of crazy to see that, what's his face? That, why they're playing Caicedo at right wing? Okay. They're playing Caicedo at right wing. So, okay, so what I'm going to do then, I don't think I'm going to do anything. I don't think I need to touch anything. But Chelsea are starting to generate a lot of shots here, so it's a bit worrying. But you see how so far 2 clean sheets. You see how so far my main idea is as long as the wingers don't play, I'm all good. Because already with the mid block, you're already shutting out the midfielders. Let the defense play. Let the defense play. Let them play. Alright, so okay. I am going to take off Doof and put Kyle Walker-Peters. And other than that, you know what? Let's put you on. But I have no one else to put on after that. So some of us going to have to play. Corner. Oh. Lovely. 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 I like that from us. Okay. As long as we win the ball back, good. As long as we win the ball back, we're okay. Lovely run. Come on. Play the ball. Unlucky. Look at that. Against Chelsea, we've actually managed to generate 18 shots and 10 on target. I told you. And they managed to also shut out the wingers. Look at Garnacho with a 5.9 rating. To be honest with you, shouldn't really be gassing about shutting out Garnacho. But 2 clean sheets in a row. I told you. Not been too bad. I've actually managed to create a tactic that allows me to be defensively solid, but still have a bit of an issue going on with the goal scoring. What do? Do I do attacking training? I don't think that's probably the issue. I think maybe it could just be something else. So we got Brighton next. We'll play that game. Hopefully, again, every trophy, every game matters. But this is where the point we need to get wingers. So let's actually have a look in terms of recruitment. Is there anyone available on a sheet for us to come in and do the job? No. These are all the wingers that are available. I wonder if Bournemouth are willing to give me maybe Ben Dote, maybe? This would be a good one to get. Oh. Have I loaned someone already? No, I haven't loaned anyone. So I wonder why they're not willing to give me someone. Wait, is there anyone? Well, to be fair, the Sassy is here. Is there anyone else that I got on loan from a Premier League club? Weird. So far, 2 games in, 1 win, 1 draw. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Ooh. So now we got Brighton next. Again, we got kind of. The thing is about Brighton, every time I do play FM, Brighton does really scare me in the way they do play. Because they play this 5 at the back. They play really weird. Okay, so this time it's not really, but Matoma is normally the one that gives me a 7.5 dribbled per game. What on earth am I seeing? So obviously we got to get Matoma out the game. But I don't know if Matoma had the best week. No, he doesn't, you know. So we can kind of put him on the weak foot. Easy. So I just jock a little bit. But then everyone else, you know what? I'm going to leave it like this. But I think in terms of, I'm going to probably press you. I don't know if you got, no, you got reason, but I think you got a weak foot actually. No, you're right. Okay. So again, always shut the wingers out the game. Always. And then, obviously, with the striker, you want to, I think that kind of the way going forward. But obviously, this is the Carabao Cup game, so let's see what we can do here. I'm not really too fond on you so far. But I do like you, 6 foot. You are young. You do got good potential. So let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Actually, let's not change what doesn't need to be fixed. You know. Let's see what we can do. Oh, third game. Let's see if we can kind of bring the same energy, the same intensity against we did against Chelsea against here. Hopefully also keep that clean sheet run as well. Brighton away isn't easy. So let's go. Okay, so far let's have a look at the momentum. Okay, so look, here we go. Lovely, lovely. Pass it back, pass it back. Just take your time. Take your time. Lovely. Boom. Come inside. Boom. Got the ball. Play out wide. Play out wide. There we go. Okay. Boom. I love that. Good switch. Again, what I'm telling you. Wingers coming in create so much space for the wing backs. Bang. Beautiful for me. I told you. I told you. The system. Want the winger. Look. So much space to do everything all the time in the world. I love that. All right. Okay. So maybe go a bit attacking on this one. I don't know. Because I do feel like we should get them on the back foot a bit more. So lovely from Somerville. I told you, Somerville with the key. I like Somerville. I really loved him at the World Cup as well. He was incredible. Unlucky one. I'm telling. Oh, I'm actually really doing really well here. I'm not gonna lie. I doubted myself a little bit. I doubted myself. All right. Okay, so far not bad. One thing I say though, like again, 3 games in a row. Opposition teams don't generate a lot of shots against me. So that's something I do like to see. Let's kind of go a bit balanced, control the game a bit more. Hopefully we can catch the ball here. Okay. Is anyone up there? Oh, Somerville chasing after that ball. Couldn't get it though. I think again it's just about like letting the okay. Made a good run, made a great cutting run. Is anyone okay? Okay, not bad, not bad. That was a good goal. 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 So what we can do a bit of. But the thing is, can we hit them back? Okay. Ah. Right. Is this our? Roll it out. Lovely. Play the ball. Play the ball. Unlucky. Let's have a look at the momentum. So far, Brighton's probably the one with the game. It's crazy because you put do not take risk. Take less risk on players like Wan-Bissaka, but yet they're trying to play that Kevin De Bruyne ball, and it's astonishing. Okay, maybe play a bit of balance against. Maybe control the ball a bit more. Maybe take our time, see what we can do. But I'm not upset with that first half. I'm not. I'm actually pleased. So hopefully we can try and do something here. But I am loving my deep line. I am loving the player I brought. He seemed like he got a lot of potential. Good. Let's go. Drive, drive, drive. Back inside. Back inside. Lovely. Unlucky. Oh, lovely. You see, lovely. This is what I love. I kind of got a gem. Oh! I've actually created a tactic that allowed my wing back to do well. Oh. Not bad. So far, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's actually been doing well. And I don't know what the glitch is going on here, but... Oh. We're moving like the Chelsea 2021-2022 season with, with Chilwell and Reece James. Obviously, we don't really have the right back to really do the work. But, again, I like what I'm seeing. So far, let's actually have a look. Lovely. Let's go. Let's win the ball back. Control the ball. Lovely. Out wide. Out wide. Lovely. Inside. Unlucky. That's a terrible touch from him. Can we win the ball back? Okay. Lovely. We got fortunate there. We got fortunate. I might have to make some... Might have to make some adjustment here if we get lucky here again. Ooh. I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty. Right. So they've made some subs. But I kind of got to wait till it... I kind of got to wait till it thingies. So let's kind of... They kind of do a bit of counter-attacking football. Right there. So they made a bit of sub. Yeah, they've made subs. So let, again, always take the wingers out of the game. But we don't really need to do anything in terms of... But let take that out. You know what? No, let's keep that. Let's keep doing that. Okay, so now Somerville, Bowen, and my left back are starting to get a bit tired. But I will sub them out now. But I really don't have quality players to kind of come in and do the necessary work. But hopefully. But the thing is, I don't want to keep killing Somerville. But it's like, who else can I really put on for Somerville? I think my next signing has to be a loan. I might have to come some. I think Rio will be the signing I'll probably go for. He's probably the only winger that I know that would probably maybe. Hopefully I can, because it would, Let's maybe do a little bit of time. Okay. Let's maybe do a little bit of time wasting. A little bit of that. Maybe even hold shape a little bit. Don't really need to kind of do anything, I actually have no depth at all. It's actually killing me. It's really killing me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll leave. Being a balanced game, but we be more decisive. I think due to my wing back, especially Doof, he's been incredible. I told you, make a tactic catered for creating space for my wing backs. Obviously, you got my left back, who's a right-footed, it's not going to really work the same for him. What a ball. Unlucky. This is exactly why I didn't want to play Solskjaer. But hopefully we can try avoid conceding the equalizer here. And we did. We got very fortunate there. We got very fortunate. And again, 3 games so far, undefeated, 2 wins and a draw. That's not bad at all. Realistically, it should be 3 out of 3, but I like what I'm cooking here. So now that it's the 30th, I remember Rio Ngomori's birthday. So we can actually try to get Rio Ngomori by the end of this one. But the question is though, because when I tried to go for one of the one of the Premier League wingers, it said I couldn't really go for him. So let's see for now for Rio, can I really... I think right now obviously you can't, but when is his birthday? His birthday's in 3 days. So let's give it a little bit. Let's give it a little bit of time. So now we've got Nottingham Forest. Kind of need to change also from big match preparation to I think maybe attacking football. So let's try to see what we can do with that one there. You've been struggling to learn. What's the trait that I wanted him to work with? Obviously that's not a good idea to put that. I know, but what's the trait that I'm trying to get him to work? Come deep to get the ball. You know what? Fine. We'll cancel that. We'll start it. But not kill a ball, but we look to switch to wide areas. Look to switch to wide areas. So once that updates, but I like how he's playing so far. So okay, cool. So now that Rio Ngomore had turned 17, is there an opportunity for me to really, because I do need a backup winger. Yes, I can get him, but I cannot afford him. How much money do I have? Oh, I can afford him. But let me just try and narrow down the... And maybe hopefully a loan to buy fee. Optional. I don't think I'll ever be able to buy him for that price, but who knows. Let's go. Ria Ngomoro would be a very good addition. A very good addition here. And hopefully, speaking of Ria Ngomoro, actually, I think this could be a big breakout season for him in terms of, like, obviously with the situation we're going on, but he is still a bit young, so putting on that bit of pressure would be a bit like too much. But I do have belief that he will do something special this season. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can kind of see the real Ngomoro this season in terms of more game time, more starts, more everything. So I'm excited. I'm genuinely so excited. Right, Nottingham Forest away. Okay, cool. So they're playing with wing backs with 2 cams. So obviously when you get 2 wing backs with 2 cams and 5 at the back, wing backs normally are the most important to the system of 5 backs. So you kind of want to get them out of the game. I know that Nico Williams actually got... Okay, so they both got good feet. So you kind of want to get them out of the game a little bit. And then you kind of want to get him out of the game as well, because he actually is very good. Is a good dribbler. Good dribbler, good first touch, good technique. And then you kind of want to also press him. And also with Luca, with him, you got to stop the crosses because he is quite tall. So I am going to stop the crosses with this one. And try to prevent them trying to play that ball to the striker. Okay, so far, not so bad. Again, 3 out of 3, undefeated. All impressive, convincing performance. So let's actually see if we can kind of continue against Nottingham Forest. Not an easy game away from home. When it comes to this game, I tell you this, one of my biggest struggle is away from home performances. But I've kind of felt like I've kind of found a way to reverse that. But again, look, straight off the bat. Lovely. Start again. Just take your time. Take your time. Plenty of space down the right. Bowen. Foul straight away. Not bad at all. Let's go. First minute straight away. Can we make an impact? Somerville. Oh, he cleared it off the line. How is he going to save that? Let me see this. Oh, what a save. What a save. So far, 3 minutes in, we've had 3 shots, 2 on target already. Kind of demand more a bit. Again, I keep forgetting to do this. Higher up the tempo a bit. Out wide, lovely. Drive the ball a bit. Lovely. You see how Somerville comes in. Back again, turn back. Back again, out wide. Lovely. Oh my goodness. I'm low-key cooking here, you know. I'm low-key cooking. Not bad. Oh, the football I'm playing right now is... Oh. So far, 7 shots, 3 on target. I think the most promising thing about this so far, right, is that, like, all my games, I've managed to kind of limit the impact from the wingers. You got to really kind of analyze the system. You already know the wing back for 5 at the back are going to be instrumental. So it's like, You got to take them out of the game. All right, lovely. Drive with the ball. What a ball. 2-0? 2-0. Oh, my goodness. Look at that already. Wow, they've got so much space down on the left flank. So much space on the left flank. And then he comes inside, plays that ball over the top. Oh, yo, I am. Oh, this is incredible. Somerville and Castellino. How do you pronounce his name? Castellano? Castellano? Is that how you pronounce his name? That duo right there. I'm going to call him Tati. That duo right there. Not going to lie so far. I'm generating a little bit of a partnership right here. So far again, first game, first half, 10 shots, 5, 2 clear-cut chances, 2 goals, 2-0. Top of the table, 3 games in. Ooh, not bad at all. All right, come, let's go. Let's go. Let's kind of keep up that. It's evident that our cross isn't working at the moment, but I've not really done much of crossing, so it's probably the whip cross, to be honest. Yeah, literally, Nottingham Forest are out of the game here. Let me also take out their wing back, because again, they've subbed on a new wing back. Let's also just make sure that he doesn't really get any much space or whatever. Let's have a look at the table so far. Nottingham Forest actually have been doing well. They've actually what? Okay. Gave them the first loss of the season. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. It's always nice to keep a clean sheet. Good. Win the ball nicely. Free kick. It would be nice if you played the ball, but you would probably just, yeah. Can't wait to get Rio and Gomorrah because my wingers seem to do get tired a lot. What's his stamina? 13 stamina, so it's not really the best, but I will put on thingy. I will put on Adama Traore. A good performance from Somerville. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I wish in terms of clearance, I wish we still had a bit more time, a bit more composure, but I do feel like this is probably... Okay, no. I still want to try and get the best out of... Okay, hopefully... Okay, lovely. Lovely. Defensively, we are so solid. We are really solid defensively. Let me... And then, again, I don't really have wingers to really put on... So, is anyone really coming on to really make it a difficult game for us right now? No, but I think so far, that's about it. I think Bowen's going to have to play the rest of the game until I try to get some wingers in. I might even have to try to get maybe 2 more wingers. Because Adama Traore is probably not the way going forward. Alright, so we play Peters. We put you on. And that's probably about it. I'll probably leave my deep line playmaker on the pitch as well. Is it Kiss List? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Okay. Lovely. Good run from Adama Traore. Make sure we make the right decision here. Clear the ball. Still got plenty of time on the ball. Lovely. Back out wide. Lovely. Play that ball to Adama. Take him on. Take him on. Is that red? That's a red. I can't lie. He dived a bit early. He dived a bit late there. Alright, game's over. 3-0. 3-0. And the player that got fouled literally got the goal. That was bro. Oh my goodness. I'm proud of myself, man. What am I cooking here? What am I actually cooking? 4 games, 1 goal conceded. Not bad at all. Defensively rock solid. I'm proud. Let's go. Right. Who's next game? Oh, I saw a bit of Tottenham there. I saw a bit of Tottenham. Did I see it? Is my next game Tottenham? Might be at home though. At home. 14 days. Alright, so if I could try get Ria and Gomorrah, that would be good. But I do need to get another left winger. But I probably can't get that left winger from the Prem. Because so I'm going to try find another winger that can come in and maybe add a bit of depth. Because I do need wingers. It's astonishing how quickly Somerville do get tired. So, let's have a look at the wingers we can buy. It had to be someone with decent dribbling as well. Someone with decent dribbling. Who's quick, agile. I don't really want to buy anyone. Okay. So far there's this player here. Oh, goodness gracious. Not got the best stats. He's fast. Got good dribbling. He is injured. But his mental stat is the worst I've ever seen. But let's scout him anyways. Why not? You know what I mean? But let's maybe lower this. Let's maybe lower this a little bit. Maybe the agility, maybe? Okay, so a bit more have come up now. There's some guys from Watford. Okay, this is a lot better. I like this one. But again, mental stat, composure, concentration, decision, those play a part in playing as a winger. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me be more optimistic. Let me be a bit more optimistic. Let me lower the pace a little bit. Okay. Let me lower the dribbling a little bit. Okay, so a lot more has come up. A lot more. Giovanni, not bad. Maybe up the dribbling a bit more. It just goes back to the same. There's not really a lot of available players that are. This one's quite good. Flair, decent dribbling. You know what? Why not? Again, we can take as much as we need. Like, I need wingers. I think there's another winger called La Madrid. I think he's kind of in there as well in terms of like coming in and adding. But like, I do need to start on my bench. Ooh! August Young Player of the Month. Okay, not bad for your first 4 games. I got a special one. I love that. I love to see that. Let's actually go to training. Let's actually go. Where is he? Where actually is he? You want to kind of make him into a deep line playmaker. Make sure he gets used to that. And always ball control for me. Always ball control in terms of dribbling, in terms of technical, in terms of first touch. Always. Those are the main important thing for thingy. So, again, we got Rio Ingamora. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we get another winger as well in Fernandes. We got two Portuguese Fernandes, which is good as well. And he's actually a 2-star. And he's actually got good potential. So I could even buy him. He got a good 4-star potential. This is good. This is quality now. Now we got the depth. So now my problem has gotten. I've been able to sort out the problems. But again, in terms of my purpose for the team so far this season, I could maybe do something special. But I'm liking the tactics I'm seeing so far. So obviously we got Tottenham next week. So obviously we all know what we got to do. We got to do a little bit of a big game. Big game preparation. I don't really think I really need to do much here. What time is it? It is 4:30 in the game. I wonder if I can maybe loan out a couple of players. Because there are a couple of players that are really good in terms of quality. So let me see if I can maybe offer maybe a bit of game time as well. Maybe regular starter, preferred position. What are you? Central midfielder. Don't really care about the wages, but I just care about the development of the players. Him as well. Like, you don't really want to go in and just like allow some of the quality players to kind of rot, you know. You kind of want to give them a bit of game time. Make sure they come back with obviously better than they are. Especially with these type of players. He seems really good. I can't really waste him. So I am going to put him on loan. But again, make sure regular starter, preferred position, cool. Don't really care about the monthly fee or everything. I just care about the progression of the players. 17 years old. Oh, okay. Let's put you on loan as well. Again, regular starter. You only really can play one centre. And try get these guys to really go out and gain some experience. Anyone else there? I'm kind of looking at the guys that I like, that got good potential. I'm not really trying to look at anyone else, really. I'll be honest with you. So obviously I mentioned him, but he's not that good. But I would still add him into the squad. Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully, within the transfer window in the next couple of hours, we can kind of get these loan deals for these players. Okay, there we go. Made some happen. But always got to read the headline. They always say that like their style of play is different from us. But Fring, I don't really want you to be I want him to be a star player. So hopefully they'll listen to me in terms of star player. What about you, regular starter? Lovely, love to see it. Okay. Not really got a lot of offers for the other two, but it's fine. We've still got a little couple of days before the other window ends, but hopefully they keep their word in playing that guy as a starter. So next game against Tottenham, this is a big game. This is actually to see if I can actually, if I actually do something here. Again, different approach every time. You can't always go in with the same approach, but I will go with the same block. I will go with the same formation. It's just how I play, you know. You got to kind of take the game to them. So let's kind of see what we can do. Premier League season coming up in about 3 weeks. Premier League season starting in about 3 weeks. I wonder what everyone's thought process on the next season. Again, no Klopp, no Arteta, no Pep, no Slot. There's only been one manager in that league that's ever won the Prem, and it's Arteta. Is Arteta going to do it again, or is there going to be a new manager that's going to be able to win the Premier League for the first time? Be special, man. It will be special. I'm excited to see what we. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. I think with us, I'm a bit worried about Liverpool. I think with Liverpool, it's just a case of, oh, are we going to be able to what's the word? Adding some play to the squad. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's see about that one. But if we do, then I'll be a bit optimistic. But right now, I am pessimistic about Liverpool, because we're not doing what needs to be done in terms of adding to the squad right now. So fingers crossed we can maybe do something. Wait, what? Southampton won 5-1. So we got 2 home games back to back. It would be nice if we do beat Tottenham here, and it would be nice to take advantage of these 2 home games. It would be nice. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Right, so again, we want to kind of speed up the tempo. I am going to do counter attacking. So with these guys, they play wing backs. They do play wing backs. So I am going to, but I don't know if Pedro Porro got the worst feet. Okay, cool. So Pedro Porro, easy. And then on the weaker foot. And then we do that. But then with Simmons, we'll press. And then with Kudus, we'll tackle harder. With Koulibaly Mawani, we just tackle harder. But with the midfielder, the only issue, the guy that give me a problem with midfield, it is Sarr. So with Sarr, I am going to, but I don't know if he has weak foot as well. No, he's kind of reasonable. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's quick pick and didn't mean to do that. Let's go back here. Imagine I said let's go to Matt. Imagine playing with this squad right here. That would be a thrashing. So now, cool, we got Rio and Gamora here. And obviously we got another player, but let me actually sort out my bench. I'm not gonna use Callum Wilson here. So I think my other winger is somewhere down here. He is here, he's right here. And then obviously La Madrid. I need my right back, Solskjaer. I think centre back. Again, I don't know why they keep insisting on playing Disasi. I don't need 2 centre backs on the pitch. But I do need a wing back. There we go. There exactly where that's perfect. But I'm alright with this one. I'm alright with the lineup here. Yeah. I think again we got to kind of take the game to Tottenham. So we got to go attack and we got to get on the front foot immediately. Hopefully we can kind of keep up the form. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so far, good so far. First shot. Again. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Again, the wing back, I'm telling you, the wing back is the key. I told you, the wing back are the key. Let me tell my guys to focus. Focus. Polinia is getting a lot of time on the ball and they are managing to switch it out wide to the wing back. I might have to do a different approach here. See, look. Yeah, there we see. I'm actually going to take this off. I'm not going to press Simmons. But I feel like with the wing back, yeah, you see. Always press Sar. Manita, nah. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. Hopefully it can be a bit more. So 1-0 down. Don't worry. We can try to do something here. Only 25 minutes into the game. Tottenham was always going to be a difficult game. A very difficult game. There's not really any more highlights so far, but I'm trying to think, okay, cool. Let's try maybe get that out of the way. Maybe not work into the box against teams that are, you know, let's try get the early crossing. I don't know. So okay, so this might just be half time. Okay, so it does seem like they are trying to mark Bowen out of the game. So I think for the time being, I might need to maybe play in an like aerial, kind of see where we're going wrong. So then I can kind of change. So okay, they are overloading a lot. So I might need to play Wan-Bissaka as someone who can come and overlap. But let's just wait till one more highlight and see what we can do. And hopefully no highlight so far. No highlight until like the next 5 minutes. Okay. So far they got the ball. So where I can see they could cause danger. They could cause danger if they switch it to Pedro Porro. Okay, so we got the ball back. Okay, cool. So let's see where the issue is. So we might actually have to really focus on playing the ball down the right. Okay, so far we're holding the ball well. We're going to lose the ball if we continue. Okay, not bad. Bowen. Shouldn't have shot that. Should have carried on a bit more. Okay, I think we could get a goal here. I think we could kind of get a goal here. Maybe take off whip cross. I don't know. But in the 75th, if we don't get a highlight in the 75th minute, we can maybe change something up. But I might start getting Wan-Bissaka to come up a little bit. And then other than that, I don't really want to bring on Rio because obviously, but like, let me also see as well in terms of opposition tactic. Let's see if they brought anyone on so far. So obviously, like I said, we don't press the midfielders. We take the wing back out of the game. But you know what? Let's press the striker. Let's press the striker. We don't really want the striker to actually no. Actually no. We're already doing well without pressing the striker. Let's actually leave that. We don't have to do too much right now. I would be happy with a draw. But the question is, where are we going to get the goal from? Hopefully we can win the ball in this situation. Yeah, you can see that they're really exploiting that base out wide. As soon as we press... Okay, good. Somerville got the ball and he played a very good ball, possibly, potentially, to the striker. Striker through on goal. Blocked. Striker is a bit slow. He is playing poor. Let's make some subs. Let's make some sub. Let's put to be fair, my wingers are doing well, so let's put you a bit up more. You're tired now, so let's see if this works now. I might actually stay focused on the left flank, but also as well, I might actually go a bit more direct. Because there's a lot of spaces. Also, Wan-Bissaka didn't able to... Okay, so now Somerville's starting to get a bit tired, and Bowen, which is okay. Luckily, we've got a bit of players. But I think with Adama Traore's pace, we can maybe exploit that. Alright, hopefully we can get the ball here. Taking a bit of while, so this might actually be their highlight since they're taking a bit of while to take the free kick. Yeah. Like disallowed. Hopefully we can try and get something from here. Let's actually try push everyone up a bit more. Let's try push you up. Try maybe get you to be a deep, yeah. And instead of you being a deep line, let's actually get you to be a channel forward. Might be a bit too late, but the thing is, I can safe to say we dominated Tottenham, and I don't think we're gonna get a goal unless. Okay, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, oh! I told you, our issue is the attack. Yeah, first loss of the season. That's 2 shots could have resulted to an equaliser, but it's okay. It's alright. We're Tottenham in the league. That was actually Tottenham's second win of the season. Fortunately for them. So, hey, look, first win of it, and I wouldn't have it any other way to lose to Tottenham. You know, it would have been worse to maybe lose against, you know, but I do really need to work on the attacking football. Yeah. Alright, Crystal Palace. Oh, we actually got Tottenham a chance for redemption in the next round of the thingy. Let's see what we can do. Alright. They play a bit of balance against Crystal Palace. Again, wing back. Also, this is going to be a little bit more in depth. Wing backs are always going to be a problem, but I think he in real life is more of an issue than Tyreek Mitchell. And then I'm obviously going to press Wharton. And I'm also going to take him out of the game. And I'm going to also make it very difficult for the defender. But I'm not going to press him. So we can maybe do something like that. In terms of everything else, I feel like this is what I'm going to go for right now. I'm actually going to try give this youngster a little bit of a go. I feel like in terms of my other striker, he's not really adding much into the game. So let's actually see what he can do. Yeah, let's go. I think pretty much it. That's really what I really like. But yeah, let's go. I just like playmaking winger as a role for wingers, right? Because the playmaking wingers, they start out wide and they actually start drifting in. So it's not actually that bad at all, you know. It's not bad at all. Right. Highlight straight off the bat. Free kick. The thing is about free kick, they always tend to just shoot from this distance, but they never get it. Ooh. So far, 2 shots, 54%. Oh, not bad. Okay, so far, Crystal Palace are starting to get in a bit. Let's maybe add a bit more intensity towards this. Maybe try be a bit more attacking. See where we can go from here. Again, our goal scoring is the main issue here. Our goal scoring is the main issue. And it's not even a sense of chance creating, it's a sense of finishing. But obviously, so far, let's try. No highlight at all. No highlight. Maybe take off encourage dribbling a bit. Maybe because sometimes with encourage dribbling, they focus too much on the dribbling instead of actually passing. I don't know. But also, I swear, I think I did do something about shoot less for someone. Yeah, I told you. This might be the reason why as well. Putting shoot less on the winger might actually be an issue. But, or even shoot more. Even shoot more. So let's actually see if this can change. Again, we're generating a lot of shots. We're just not getting anything on target. If we don't get a highlight within the next 12 minutes, I will probably actually, let's just go a bit more intense now. So this is Crystal Palace throwing, but I do think we'll probably get out of this one. Okay, unlucky. What a save. Focus. Alright, okay. What I am going to do, I am going to actually take him out of the game. And obviously Imala Sarji come on now, so let's just let's actually leave the cams alone. Let's actually leave the cams alone. I don't feel like the cams are really that necessary for me to really be what a save. Can we maybe build something from this? Let me see something, right? So again, always see where you can kind of explore. Again, you see, okay, so he's actually marking. I need someone here. Okay, so they've actually man marked a lot of players. Let me see where we can get to now. Bowen comes in. Okay, he got a play in the middle. Yeah, okay. They have actually we're actually struggling here. I can see, look, if you see their shape, once you get another highlight, if you see their shape, they actually really are This one's a bit tough. I think I might get him to go a bit higher. Maybe get another highlight, maybe. Hopefully we can win the ball here. Okay, so we actually are struggling to maintain Crystal Palace here. Alright, so this is our highlight. You can see. Okay, cool. Alright, wrong one. Yeah, Bowen's having a difficult game. Bowen's having a very difficult game. I might, okay, so do a bit more width. And I might actually have to get Wan-Bissaka to be a wing back. I might actually have to. Somerville's not really having a good game either. So let's see where we can go from that. Alright, so maybe we can take our time here. Lovely. Okay, lovely. Okay, still got the ball here. Still got the ball. Let's go. We are Ngomora. That was a difficult game. That was a very, very, very difficult game. I'm not going to lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. That was a very, very, very difficult game. That was tough. I don't deserve to win that game, but hey, look, I found a way. I genuinely found a way. Okay, so let's make a bit more sub now. Let's put on him for him. My strikers are not really doing much, but maybe because I have a deep line, I don't know. Maybe I could trust my striker a bit more to kind of just go further up the pitch. That maybe might be the reason why I'm not scoring a lot, to be fair. Might be the reason why I'm not scoring a lot. I don't know. So where are we now in the league? And in terms of momentum, how did that go? Yeah, the momentum shift a lot. So we are fourth. We are doing well. Let's actually waste time a bit. Okay, so let's actually play a bit more cautious. Not bad. Okay, so good bounce back from the loss against Tottenham. Good bounce back. So it's not bad at all. I think next we got Tottenham, but we might have to switch things around. Let's actually have a look in terms of the stats for the competition for the Prem. I think defensively we're actually probably doing the best. We've conceded 1 goal. Obviously most goals. So obviously headers won. We've actually won majority of our headers. Win rate again up there as well. Defensive stats, we might actually be up there. 1 goal conceded. Expected goal again. We're actually at bottom, which is good. We've not conceded any goal from corners. Foul made. Tackle 1, tackle rate. We're generally doing really well. And we actually really don't make that many blocks. But possession ones, oh wow. Oh wow. See, we're actually up there in terms of stats. So it's not bad at all. Now we got Tottenham. Now we got Everton next. I don't think I'm going to really do big games. I don't think it's a big game like that for me. But I think I might do something a bit different, right? I might play Rio Ngomora in the left, and I might play Bowen in the deep lying role, and I might play Somerville at the right wing. they kind of give me that type of flexibility, because I do feel like my two strikers are not really doing much for me to be able to create chances. But I do feel like as well, maybe it's the role for my left wing, for my striker. I don't know, maybe. Let's have a look. All right. Oh, two away games back to back, and they're not easy away games. Arsenal and Everton. All right. So this is probably something I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do something like this, and then probably gonna do something like that. Maybe have Bowen there. See if I can try and get the best out of Bowen, but although this was a massive issue, let me try and maybe take this off. Maybe pull it on a bit of standard. And also, to be fair, I'm probably not creating a lot of chances because I do have my DMs and like, yeah, to be honest. So maybe that can be a bit more, you know. I don't really think you really need to be that much direct. I think just do your job. Return of my full, yeah. Hopefully he can improve into what he can be. Alright. So again, do the same what I did before. Don't like this press. Full back. Make it difficult for the striker. Simple as that. Let's get into it. Okay, so far we've gotten straight off the back foot. Not bad. Bowen with the free kick. Not bad. Straight for a corner. I like that. The thing is about us, we get them straight off the foot immediately. Like, we start off quick. Right, Somerville on the ball. This is his opportunity to actually take his man on, but he didn't. Out wide. I might actually have to get Somerville to play wing. Oh, okay. Not bad. We really held the ball really well there. And he shot that. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna praise them a little bit. So far it's a bit quiet for 15 minutes. Alright, here we go. Again, another highlight for us, possibly. Lovely ball. Ah, that didn't go in the back of the net. Unlucky. Again, like, my highest rated player for me is actually my left back. Like, honestly, if you make a system tailored for your wing back, I'm telling you, you could actually do damage. It's all about the creating that amount of space and seeing what they could do with that space. Can we win the ball back here? This might be Tottenham's highlight. It is Tottenham's highlight. Hopefully they can just shoot from here. I take that every day of the week. Let's go attacking now. Let's actually get them on the front foot. Let's actually go for it. Oh, come on, Bowen. Lovely. I can't lie. I really found a gem. I don't know why he done that. But we won the ball back. So it's fine. What a save. Onto the crossbar. Might have to do a bit of counter-attacking football here. Again, every single game, right? Every single game, we are actually trying to generate that amount of, like, we're actually trying to like generate a lot of good chances, like a lot of shots, but it's like we're not getting them in the back of the net. That's my main issue so far. Defensively, we're good. Defensively, we're amazing. We're fine. But it's like, how do we now try get these chances to be hitting the back of the net? Okay, now we're playing a bit too direct. I might even have to slow it down. Okay, lovely. Drive with it. Drive with it. Back. Start again. Lovely. Lovely ball. Okay, took the ball off him. And now Simmons got way too much space. Ball over the top. Oh, he's got way... Why does Simmons have way too much space? He has way too much space. Way too much space. Where is Kilman going? Where is Kilman going? Why is Kilman right there? Where is Kilman? Oh, that's why. That's why. That's why. Stepping out a bit too much. Exactly why Simmons got so much space to do whatever. Ah. Another lot to Tottenham maybe, you know. See what we can do. Kind of try to see what we can do in terms of, again, hopefully for the next highlight we can try see where we can kind of cause damage. Again, we're just generating, but these guys are just more efficient than us. I just don't know what more I can do. Let's also push him up a bit. Push him up. You know what? We need a bit of width, so let's actually get a bit of width. Let's actually tell Somerville to come a bit more out wide. Hopefully we won't concede here. Yeah, 2-0. Koulibaly is one of the most difficult players to actually sort out in the game. Like, it's difficult. Let's go for something like this. Let's try to go for the game. Try maybe push Bowen up a bit more. Can't get the ball off him. Yeah, 3-0. Simmons had too much space. Maybe I underestimated their cam a bit too much. Maybe I underestimated their cam. Maybe I should. The thing, we started off the back foot way stronger. Maybe I shouldn't have even gone. Maybe I should not even gone attacking. Maybe I should have kept it at a decent tempo. I don't know. Again, my left back is here. Oh, well, that's our first loss of the season. Goalkeeper didn't really have the best performance. So, not really much. No point really changing much now anyways. Right, so now that's our first two losses had come to the same team. And I would, yeah, gotta sort that out. Again, they've had like 1.19 XG and they've managed to score 3. Again, that comes from me. I need to sort that out. I need to kind of see. Tottenham are not an easy team to really beat on this game at all. I don't know what it is about Tottenham, but they really overrate Tottenham in my personal opinion. But again, let's not really talk too much about that. In fact, with your training, I think we really should kind of double it. Double the intensity. Yeah, double the intensity already. The thing is, this is the issue about the game now. Okay, there we go. Double the intensity. So we already got dive into the tackle for him. So now for a deep line playmaker, for a defensive midfielder, I just say stay back at all times. Stay back at all times. Doesn't really need to do any running in, coming in. Stay back at all times. So now we got Everton and now we got Aston Villa. See what we can really do from here. if we manage to get a point from here, it will be quite helpful. But I feel like for the first 20 minutes of the game, I need to get that aerial view of where I can cause damage. Get that aerial view. So he didn't really have a good performance. I just think he just go a bit more further up. Honestly, just go a bit more further up. Because it's just no point. Right. Right, so he's going to go crazy. Just maybe mark him at the game. Their DM's not really, but kind of press. Again, in terms of the striker, I'm not really worried, but kind of keep it like that. Okay, so he liked that aggression. So this is the lineup I'm probably gonna go with. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna go with him. I'm not gonna really continue to start Rio and Gamora because again he's still young. I didn't really bring him in to be a game changer. So alright, so this was a bit of an issue, so we can just take this off. Take this off and leave that there. Right. I feel like these long shots, you really want to discourage it, but then once you discourage it, you don't really generate as much shots or chances that you do once you discourage it. So it's like, but it is annoying when they take these long shots because some of these guys don't even have the numbers that should be allowing them to be shooting from long range. Yeah, my best player so far is my left back. But it kind of makes sense when you kind of make a system literally for my left back. There we go. Unlucky. Not the worst game so far. Started off really well. Okay, so kind of demand more, kind of get them to focus a bit. Oh, what a save. Alright, Somerville's on the ball. Kind of cause damage. Penalty. Penalty. But the question, the game, I say this though, the game when it comes to penalties, I'm not convinced, but who's taking the penalty? It should be Jarrett Bowen, but I told you the game when it comes to penalties, I'm telling you. Okay, that's not a bad penalty, top corner, but the fact the goalkeeper almost saved the penalty. Look, he almost saved the penalty. Let's have a look. Okay, not even close. That was actually a perfect. That couldn't be any more perfect than that. Oh, let's go. 4th in the league. Started really well. I'm actually really proud of myself in terms of how I started, to be fair. Alright, so far not bad. Maintaining Everton really well. Okay, they've got a couple of shots, but as long as there's no highlight, I'm not too shabby. But that does still say that like we should find something to slow them down a bit. Let's have a look at the momentum. Yeah, they had a little bit of... Yeah, so as soon as we scored, they kind of... But we are average in terms of momentum right now. So it is a bit 50-50. Alright, nice. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, cool. Now we can play. Lovely. Lovely. Ball. Come on. Somerville. How has he missed that? How has he missed that? How has he missed that? I know you're finishing 10, but you're right in front of the goal. All you just need to do is just put it on target. How have you missed that? Right, let's make a sub. We are Ngamora on for Bowen. Doof off for Scarley. And let's actually see what we can do now. Making the sub. They put McNeil. But with McNeil, I'm not going to really... I'm going to put him on his weaker foot. And I'm actually going to do easy. He's not going to really be that much of a problem. But with Barry, again, don't press him. Don't mark him. Just let him do whatever he wants. It won't be that much of a problem. And then us on the ball again in the highlight. Look at the football I'm playing, man. Oh my goodness. It took me 500 hours of FM to be able to get the football I want to play, mate. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, we got lucky there. We got lucky. Hold up. Because it's not over yet. Okay, we got lucky there. Alright, lovely. Counter. Oh, okay. Maybe we do need to man mark McNeil. Maybe we do. Maybe we do need to man mark McNeil. Because as soon as he comes on, he's already calling chaos. Alright, so certified free kick for Everton. It would be nice to get a win before we go away to the Emirates. Because the way to the Emirates is not going to be easy. And so far... Might be offside. He did look off when he passed the ball. Yeah, he did look way off. From when he passed the ball, let's have a look. Yeah, he looked way off. Ooh, that back foot just kept him off. That back foot. Might need to kind of slow it down a little bit in terms of dribbling. Other than that, let's actually also, let's actually come off stop crossing. Not bad. Oh. I like the foul, tactical foul, but I don't know why all of a sudden we're starting to do this tiki-taka like nonsense. Like, can we just please play? Ball. Bissaka knows he's not supposed to go up that high. Passed it backward. Lovely. Where's Fernandez going? I don't know how to really get the... I don't really know how to get the best out of Fernandez. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's not the calm. I might even have to change him. Maybe he's not that calm where he's supposed to be in that situation. Okay. Let's put Somerville on. Maybe he's not supposed to be that calm where he's supposed to be in that situation where he's supposed, you know, maybe just one of those one where he receives from the and plays. But I might have to change something with that one. Let's take off my centre back to make sure all both my centre backs are on reasonable stamina. Alright, lovely. Drive the ball. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't like Soucek, but I have no other option but to play him. I don't know what Soucek was doing there. What was he doing? Okay, counter. Out wide. I might have to find a different solution for Matthew Fernandez because I don't really like how he's not really impacting the game a lot. So let me try actually find a way to see what I can do. So what a win. Again, big win. Big win, and then go next week to the Emirates. Maybe even get a draw there. I'll be happy. But I don't know. Right. Alright. Might have to pay a big match for this one. Might have to pay the big match for this one. But with Fernandes, I need to find a way. Maybe it's not one of those guys to get him into that defensive position. I don't know. Maybe bring him up a bit here, right? But yeah, I might even have to keep him like this one. You know. I'm not gonna really get him to make much runs. Not really much of a dribbler, but everything else we just keep it down. But that's good though, because yeah, let's actually scout Arsenal with this one here, because okay, so we got scouting report. They actually got good high of natural fitness. 4 of their 8 goals conceded in the lag have come from outside the area. Okay, Martinelli have struggled for form recently. Win low portion of first contact, so we can play for set pieces for that one. Has come from a through ball. They're not really blessed long regard to throws, and they, okay. So we can kinda, I think I kinda know what to do with this one. Let's actually go to the next match here. Kind of speed it up. He deserved the call up though. He deserved the call up. I actually really like. Let's actually have a look. Done well. Look, you know what? It's not even about the stats that what makes it. But for me, it's like the fact that once he gets forward, he actually caused chaos. And I'm not gonna lie, 20 years old. Yeah, anyway, we got Arsenal. Okay, so our centre back is actually injured. So let's actually put him on the bench. But he's not that injured enough to kind of thingy. I don't know who to stop, but I feel like... Let's have a look. I feel like he's... But he's not really more of a type. Let's start him. Aggression, he liked the work rate, okay. But not quite fast though. What about you? I think, I have to go for him. Alright, so... I'm actually going to leave it like that. Let's not press too much. But with, okay, so this is where we actually kind of got cooked here. So obviously, you want Bukayo Saka, and then Martinelli, you know what? And then Gyökeres, don't press Gyökeres, just leave Gyökeres, but also make it harder for Gyökeres. Odegaard, don't press. Declan Rice, do not mark. And do not press the centre back. He won't do anything. But with this one here, again, we've got to get straight at them with this one. We've got to really cook with this one. Counter attack. Quick. Let's actually cause a bit of width as well. Play for set pieces. Let's play for set pieces. You know, we're not going to work into the box either. Let's see what we can do with this one. See if we can kind of cause something here. So let's see if we can do damage. I don't know. No. Maybe that's also why we don't really score much goals as well. Because maybe in out of possession, my wingers and my cams are so deep that like on counter attack we don't really exploit the opportunity to kind of, you know. Maybe that. Alright, come on, let's go. Get them straight off the back foot. Somerville on the ball. That could have been a penalty. But so far, positive. Somerville on the ball again, causing chaos. Somerville. How has he missed that? How have you missed that? Oh my days. Alright. Okay, so far we are limiting Arsenal a little bit. We are limiting Arsenal. Only 2 shots, 0 on target, 2 corners. Okay. So far. Okay, so do you think I can maybe let's take off the dribbling a little bit. And maybe take off the direct passing. I don't know. Maybe take time on the ball a little bit. I won't mind a draw at the Emirates though. Realistically speaking, I won't mind a draw at the Emirates. At all. So far it's been a quiet half. Arsenal had a little bit of failure, a bit of corner, a bit of a ball. But it's fine. Encourage. I think relying on counter-attack, I don't want it to kind of get caught out of the position. But I'm also going to try maybe do something like this, you know. Try passing to space. Try get the most out of the winger pace, you know. See what we can do here. Next highlight we get though, I am going to try see. Also, they did mention that like they did get a lot of goal from outside the box. So I might actually have to maybe get him to push a bit more forward. Might even have to get him to make a bit more, yeah, to put a bit more forward. So far Arsenal, okay, so they've made changes. So obviously they brought on Eze. So with Eze, you got to kind of like mark him out of the game, but you kind of got to go easy with it, you know, as well. But with Trossard, boom. But we've done well with Martinelli. Martinelli couldn't really do much. Saka's not really in the game as much, so it's not bad. Okay, so we're bringing the ball forward. It would have been nice. It would have been nice if Bowen made that run. It would have been nice, but we got the ball. Okay, lovely. Ball. How did he miss that? Okay, lovely. The thing is, Somerville got to stop the. Yeah, now you can see Yoko trying to kind of come in a little bit. Yeah, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. That's a good goal, really. I think let's. I feel like let's kind of do that a little bit, but also kind of maybe get a wing back there. Let's see if we can try to do this. Might be our goal kick. So let's see if we can also actually, before the game ends, I always love to do this. Let's actually look at where we. So you see right there, we can actually cause damage right here because Saka is so high up. We can cause damage there. Let me try to see if we can distribute to the flank. Let's see if we can try to distribute to the flank. Because look right here, right? Saka's so, if we just get the ball to him, but obviously Saka goes back a bit. But we've got to take advantage of that straight away. But we've lost anyway. We've lost. I don't even know how we even lost the ball. Let's see how we lost the ball. Trossard came on and changed the game. To be fair, I should have really taken Louis Kelly out of the game as well. Because I don't know what my centre-back's doing. Yeah. Got trying to find a way to work on my approach against teams low in the league. But Arsenal done well here. I'm not gonna lie. We kept them quiet in the thing, but they've done well here. So it's probably gonna be 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 on goal. Might as well just quit the game. I'm not gonna really waste my time here. Not gonna really waste my time. Alright, so 4-0 actually. But again, I kind of knew we were gonna lose that game. To be fair, my squad is not really at par to really like live up to the standard of the top 6. So let's just do, I don't know, defending, and let's play our last game against Brentford. See where we can go from there. Last game, have a little couple of breaks before I come back and stream and watch our first preseason of the night, our first preseason game of the fixture of the schedule. So I'm excited for that one. So let's go off on a win. You always got to go off on a high. You always got to go off on a win here, bro. You don't want to really go off on a low. You know what I mean? Because that's just depressing. 3 players added to squad. Let's see. I actually need to probably bring him to the, because he's probably a lot more better. Oh, you played for Sheffield United? Oh, I was thinking like someone else. Okay, so they're on about Guiley for me. Yeah, Guiley. Alright. Who's actually my next game after Brentford? Because I wouldn't mind getting 2 back-to-back wins in a row. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit, yeah. Starting to grow a bit now. Yeah. I probably would have got. Oh, we've got Leeds United next, but hey, we leave that for another day, eh? We've got Leeds United next. Again, I need to find a way to get the best out of him. I feel like he's so good, but I'm not using him right. I do believe I'm not using him right. I don't know how to use him. But you know what? Allow this deep line forward. Let's just do channel run. Just run into the channel. But the thing is, we don't have fast. It would be nice to see him play up front. It would be very nice to see him play up front, because you need quick players for these type of situations. What about this one? Well, how fast are you? You're not really that fast, but let's not do too much. What about? Okay. So we play some. Wait. So okay. So we play Somerville there. Play him at top. Maybe just play him at the. Yeah. Yeah. Literally. All right. So Jordan Henderson compatible. So we don't really want Jordan Henderson to do work. So we'll mark him at the game, and then we'll mark Dangard as well. Dangard is pretty good, so we'll mark him. But in terms of the wingers, we'll just actually, yeah. Something like that. Is this the tactic I'm going to go with? I feel like Wan-Bissaka's actually having a decent season for me. Plays exceptionally well in the role I have for him. But you know what I'm going to do? I don't know. Let's try get this. Let's try get them all up. But maybe that's why, I don't know. Maybe my wingers are just too deep in terms of transition. Maybe it would be nice to have them up. Maybe it's nice. As soon as we win the game, we can just play that ball immediately. I don't know. Okay, so we just played one ball over the top and it was just immediately just straight. Right, let me fix my camera. Dominic. Alright, so that's the corner. Bowen with the corner. Probably get a goal from this one. That didn't go past the line, apparently. Okay. Probably will get a win from this game. But where is Brentford in the table? Liverpool just beat Man United 5-1. Just below us. So if Brentford do win this game, they'll probably go above us in the table. They probably will go above us in the table. What ball? Okay, so Brentford so far. Hopefully we can win the ball here. Okay, we do win the ball here. What ball? Yeah. My wingers finishing are just terrible. Oh my goodness. What is Somerville's finishing? 10. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Might actually have to not discourage, but some of it finishing. The thing when you come to attack, if you want to create a load of chances, and when you make the most out of your midfielders, you need to have pace in the forward line. My attack is so my strike is so slow, so I would kind of start looking for like a fast striker. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They actually passed the ball short for once. Okay. Let's not mind Jordan Henderson. Maybe he's not that much of a problem. But let's keep it like this. Let's see what we can do with this. That's a terrible corner. Oh, that's a sitter. That's actually a good ball as well. I'm going to push you a bit more up. Put you a bit more up. Let's actually... Brentford are giving us the game though. Alright. Let's leave him for now. Let's leave him for now. And let's focus on the wingers. And again, let's kind of... But, trying to see where I can really... Let's try to play Bowen out wide. Try to get a bit more width. I know sometimes we're coming in, but... A free kick. I promise. I pray they don't shoot from here. He's going to shoot from here, and he shot from there. I don't know why they shoot from long range on free kicks. I don't know how to really change that. But they're right now. Let's maybe change it from a deep to a deep line. Maybe put Rio and Gamora on. Let's try get some couple of wingers to try to change the game. Other than that, I don't. Maybe that's about it really. Okay, so let's put you on. I don't really want to put Solskjaer on because he just. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Because there's not really much else I can really... Might be a draw here. Okay, so we might get one more chance. Hopefully we use this penalty. Again, this is what I say about penalties. Don't rely too much on penalties because penalties success rate are not efficient at all. And I'm going up against Kelleher, bro. Let's go. Big win, last minute goal, man. Perfect. I love that. I love that, man. Okay, could we get another goal here? Okay, Rio. Okay, Rio. Okay, Rio. Okay, okay, we still got another chance here. Okay. My wingers cannot finish at all. So far, you know what? Let's actually have a look at the updated table. So far, in the first, 8-9 games, we've actually done really well. I'm not going to lie to you. I've actually done really well. I think top of the, fifth in the league. Obviously, let's not worry about the Champions League. I said it already that realistically, Champions League football is my goal. Don't worry about the title because I'm nowhere near there. I could actually, if my games are relatively easy for the next couple of games, I might play my game. You know what? Let's play this game against Leeds. Let's play this game against Leeds. That's probably why I didn't generate much chances because I was on defensive training. But let's play this game against Leeds. I might give Rio a go, you know. I might give Rio a go and play Bowen up top. I need a fast striker up top. Right. Might play Rio. So I play Somerville here. And I play Rio. I play and I play him up top. How fast is Jarrett Bowen though? How fast is he? He's quite fast. So if you play that ball up, oh wow. He's a 4.5 star right now, but I think in terms of obviously levels but wow, he's not really doing that much to really be. Let's try this. Okay. With Leeds, again, take out the striker. Take out the wingers. Joe Willock. Actually, I heard that he is a better midfielder than Joe Willock. In terms of work rate, yeah. But so I'll press him instead. But Daniel James doesn't have a weak foot either. So I'm gonna actually Garnacho does. So let's actually stick with this. Alright. Right. Okay, so Daniel James is immediately skinned. My left back. So let's see what we can go. Like the time, taking time. Lovely. Drive with it. I might actually get Somerville to play it out wide as well because I need that width. Because when Wan-Bissaka's on the ball, he actually plays it inside. I don't want to play it inside, so I might get Somerville to play a bit more wider. Okay, so 1-0 down already. Let's try to get Somerville to give that bit of a width going forward. Do you think I should maybe... Let's take this off. I might go a bit more attacking. Leeds are always just a weird team to go up against. It's very weird. You see now that he's giving us that width, and then it opens up, and then he can get the ball. Lovely. And then Somerville can take on his man. This is better. Let's go. Boom. Perfect. That width opens up for him to be able for him to receive the ball, and boom. Immediate equalizer. Right. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. I love the time on the ball we're taking though. I love the time again. Martin Spade for my left back. Boom. And he missed that. And he's missed that. He actually hit the inside of the post and then somehow come out. But his highlight is still ours though. Unlucky. I don't know how Dark Bones missed that. What is Wan-Bissaka doing down there? I love the covering though. But we can get the ball back here. Yeah, lovely. But he cleared the ball. Why did he clear the ball? Let's go back to Balling for this one. Because I feel like we're just, yeah. Okay, missed that. To be fair, I count on Daniel James to miss that any day of the week. Kind of play a bit more, yeah. Kind of play attack and maybe. They are all over us a little bit, so I might actually have to change. To be fair, I need to stop pressing the midfielders. That's probably why they're getting a lot of, because I'm pressing midfielders. I don't need to press the midfielders in this situation. Alright, so far we got fortunate. First half not really being the best half, but we are 1-1. But I do feel like now this will be our half. Again, I noticed when I do press the midfielders, I noticed like the wingers do tend to just take advantage of that space and just. So let's see what they just do here. Daniel James is skinning. Yeah, Daniel James is actually skinning. He is actually going insane right now. I don't know what to do here. He's actually killing my left back. And it's the same scenario again. Bang, 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 bang. Cut back goal. Hopefully we don't shoot from here. Hopefully we do cross it. So Somerville's on the ball again. Terrible finish him. Can't get... Okay. Okay, what a finish from Somerville. But he can finish that, but he can't... What a finish. Let's go. Come on, focus. Fire up. What a game this is. I'm not going to lie. What a game this is. Now, Calvert-Lewin is now playing at right wing. And gonna... Okay. I don't know why they've taken off Daniel James, because he was actually causing craziness. So, I'm actually going to put Calvert-Lewin. I don't really need to mark Calvert-Lewin, but... Let's just now take him off. Hopefully we can get a goal from this one. Riyad played well. My wingers have played really well. Right, so my left back is a bit tired. Let's now take him off. Other than that, there's not really much I can really do to change. I don't really want to change my wingers. My wingers are already causing danger, but I can't lie, Bowen is not really playing well, so. Let's do a bit higher, but especially maybe counter-attacking a bit. Yeah, so they got a corner, so hopefully they don't call from the corner. Oh, goodness gracious. Cleared off the line as well, but yeah, this is probably their goal. They actually destroyed me. They actually destroyed me. I don't think I need to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I need to cover thingy here. But they actually destroyed me. They've actually destroyed me. Yeah, they're just all over me. They're just all over me. They actually destroyed me. Leeds United are such a weird team on this game. They're a weird team. They're a really weird team. It's like, bro, what is this team doing for them to be generating more shots than the light of the one that I've played against? Like, bro, they have generated more shots on target, and then like, what is this? Why have I made Daniel James look like prime Ronaldo, bro? Like, what the heck? Oh my days! You know what? I'm done here, man. Like, I tried to go off on a win, but bro, like, this made it even worse. I'm not even gonna do this whole outro, man. Whatever.